Hi guys, it's Ali and welcome to today's video. So today guys, I'm going to do a little bit of mixed media. I've not done any for a while and I've had quite a few emails and messages over the past few weeks asking me could I do a little bit more mixed media like I used to. So yeah, fantastic. I'm happy with doing it because I love messing around with all my different products. So it's Monday today. I'm not sure what the date is, so what I'm going to call it is Messing on a Monday. I'll try and do, if I get a chance, mix some kind of mixed media video every Monday. So we're just going to call it Messing on a Monday. So what I'm going to do today is, I'm working on a vintage journal off camera. So I'm going to work with some index cards. These are just index cards. You can pick them up really cheap. You can get about 50 for, well, you can get them in the works, I've seen them, in the range I've seen them for anybody in the UK. Poundland might even have them. So I'm working with them and I've chosen 4 distress oxides, tea dye, broken china, ground espresso and vintage photo. So I'm going to start first with my, I've got this dictionary page, this little bit of, it's really thin, and all I'm going to do is I'm just going to collage a few little pieces, really thin pieces, onto my background. Let's just rip some, not covering it, just some little pieces. Yeah, I was surprised really because I've had, like I said, like a few messages asking me about mixed media, saying they enjoy it, and like I say in every mixed media video guys, I'm no teacher of mixed media. I can only tell you what I do and try. You know, I don't claim to be any mixed media artist. I'm definitely not that, but I don't mind to share it, a little bit of things that I do know. Yeah, so I thought, yeah, I was pleased really because I love, as you know, messing around with all my different products. So I'm just going to glue these down. I was going to use my glue stick. Where's my glue stick? That'll be easier, won't it, if the children haven't run off with them. They're always taking them for school. Right, okay, where's my glue book? So my aim is to try and do something on a Monday, a bit mixed media, because then I've got chance over the weekend to get something sorted. That's why I thought I'd go for a Monday, because it gives me the weekend to plan a video for the Monday. I know it won't be everybody's cup of tea, but I do try and do a little bit of everything. You know, I've started the Tim Holtz series, I'm still doing the book page series, so I thought a bit of mixed media thrown in. You might enjoy that. Yeah, we'll see how it goes anyway. See how it goes. I do quite a bit of mixed media off camera. I do quite a bit of art journaling off camera because it's just like a therapy. It's just nice to get my stuff out and put the radio on and listen to some music and just do a bit of mixed media. I enjoy doing that. Okay, right, let's just glue these bits down. Don't like glue sticks, as you know. I'm not a fan of glue sticks, but it's a bit quicker for this job, and they won't all be wet underneath neither because it dries a bit quicker. I'm not very good with them, to be honest. I never seem to get to the edges when I'm using a glue stick, but we'll see. We'll carry on. Right, stick you down there like that. Oops, and you down there. Right, let's get rid of that sticky page. I don't need that again now, I don't think. Right, so we're going to start off putting some colour onto the background. I'm going to start off with my ground espresso. I'm going to spritz some on my glass mat. I'm going to spritz it with a little bit of water. Sorry guys, that's my tablet. And then I'm just going to get my index cards. I should have put something down. It's all gone everywhere. I'm just going to put some colour into the background. Same with this one. Yeah, that's enough of that colour. I did get some tissue out. What did I do with it? There it is. Right, let's dry this first layer off first then. Just get rid of that off my desk. I wasn't expecting it to spray everywhere like that. Right, let's dry this first layer of colour off. Right, next I'm going to come in with my tea dye. Okay. They spray everywhere, these things do. I wasn't expecting them to spray that far. Right, let's put some of this tea dye. I'm just trying to get into some of the gaps. Okay, I'll have to have a bit more of that, I think. Let's add a little bit of water. It goes a bit further. It's not as... yeah, that's better. And this one. Right, that's okay. Let's just dry off that second colour. Okay, so next I'm going to come in with my vintage photo. I'm covered in ink. Oh dear me. Let's just get some water. Right, let's put this through. I'm going to have to make sure I dry these off really thoroughly. And then this one, they always dry a bit lighter than what they look when you're putting them on. And if you haven't got any of these sprays, you could use some watered down acrylic paints or watercolours if you've got watercolours, gelatos, you know, something like that, something water based that you can spray and move the colour. Right, I'm just going to dry that off, guys. Okay, so my last colour is my broken china. I just like this blue when I'm doing vintage with the brown. I don't want too much of it, so let's just spritz it with some water. And let's just pick up a bit of that blue as well. Yep, and the same with this one. I think this broken china works nice with vintage, this and the salvage patina. I like that one as well. Right, let's just get rid of that. I think I've finished with that block now. Right, I'm just going to dry these off so we're dry. Right, what I'm going to do next is I've just got my gesso. This is just a really inexpensive one from the Works in the UK. It was £5 for this big tub. I've had it forever and a day. It never seems to go down. And I'm just going to put a little bit of gesso on my finger. And I'm just going to sort of add a little bit of gesso just to tone the colours down a little bit. Just here and there. Try and blend, you know, so they look like they're blended together and not just... there's a hair in there somewhere. Where is it? I can see it. Yeah, I just like the look. I always get inspired when I watch, what's her name? Shanuki Arts. She does a lot of altered index cards, and she does she's doing a full deck challenge with altering a full deck of cards. I'm always inspired when I've watched her videos. I'll leave a link in my description because she's great if you like a bit of mixed media. She's quite grungy as well. Her hair's driving me mad. Yeah, I always watch her, and I always get inspired, so I'll leave a link if you want to go over and have a look. You might already be subscribed to her, but if you like this kind of thing, I think you'd like her. And you see how it just tones it down a little bit, sort of blends it together. Right, that's enough. I don't want it too much. Okay, let's put you over there. Just going to ink around the edges of my, in fact I think I'm going to use black. I'm going to use my black ink. Let me just find my black dauber. Oh, where has it gone? Oh, it's here. I'm just being a bit careful because it's still a little bit wet. I am going to stitch around them, but I want to put a tab on before I stitch. Yeah, it's still a bit wet in this corner up here. Right, okay, so there's my inking done. Right, we're going to start embellishing them a little bit now. So what I'm going to use is, I've just got some, let me just find these jelly prints that I've done. These are just been in my stash for ages, so I'm just going to pick a couple of colours which I think will go. That's nice as well. That's nice. I forgot about these. I found them in a like a, oh, what do you call it, like a plastic folder when I was having a tidy up. One's nice as well. Right, I think I've got enough there. Let's just pop them over to one side for the minute. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to draw some really sketchy circles I'm going to do 2 in that colour, like that, just, and then 2 smaller ones. If you want to draw around something, you can draw around something, but I know Shanuki did on her video, she drew around a template, but I'm just gonna, I like this sketchy look. Right, so we need to cut these out. Let's find my little scissors, these will be better. So how are we doing, guys? Are we okay? I'll cut these 2 out and then I will pause the camera. I'm going to sort of cut them really scruffily looking, just moving my scissors around so you can see the sketchy lines, just like that. Okay, so I've scruffily cut around them and I'm just going to layer them up like that. Then we've just got a focal image on that side. Let's just get my glue and let's put some glue on them. Let's just ink around them a little bit first, because you can see the white where I've cut into the paper. Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing mixed media on a Monday. It'd be nice because I do enjoy it. I love having a play with different things, and I have got a lot of products that I've not used for a long time, so it'd be nice to get them out and have a little play with them. You know, you don't always need the most expensive paints and gesso, and I don't have all the most expensive products at all. You can still make nice things. You know, you don't need everything expensive to do a nice project. Like that. As you can see, it's very abstract. Sort of like that. There we go, just like that. I mean, this won't be for everybody, this won't be everybody's cup of tea because it's really scruffily grungy, isn't it? But you know what I wanted to do? I wanted to stitch around that, and I've stuck it down now, never mind. I'm going to stitch around the edge of the index cards, not there. Right, so I'm going to do a little bit of stamping now. Let's just put the lid on my glue and turn it upside down, and hopefully it'll work. Right, so I've got this stencil. It's a crafter's workshop. It's just like clocks. And I'm hoping to fit one of them clocks on, and we can. So let's just, I'm going to use my black ink. In fact, I'm going to put half of the clock on. I'm just going to do half in that corner up there because I think that'll look nice. Yeah, can you see, just like that? Just in the corner. I'm going to do the same with this one. Oh, if I can get hold of it. Yeah, like that. Right, let's get my stamps out. I'm going to stamp with my black archival ink. I've just picked a couple of stamp sets out. What have I done with them? I've got some scripts, so let's put a bit of script in the background as well. Like that. Very grungy. These will go nice in my journal that I'm working on. Right, so that's the script, so we've used that one. Just going to put all these things behind me and then I can tidy up after. I've got some numbers. Do I want to stamp? I'm going to use my roller stamp for some numbers. What else do I want? I've got this stamp here, Creative Expressions by Lisa Horton, and it's called Inspiring Edges. I'm going to use this little arrow stamp there if I can find it. This is one of the stamp sets I got from craftclearance.co.uk, I think it's called. Right, I'm just going to get my little stamp. I'll have to have a little stamping block for this one. Let's just put them behind me. Where's my little stamping block gone? I really want the thin one. I want that roller stamp. Here it is. Right, I'm going to put these little arrow stamps on here. Am I zoomed in enough? I hope so. And I'm just going to do a bit of this stamping and do it that way. Top. And a little bit down there. Like that one, just to grunge it up a little bit. I think stamping just makes your projects come to life, doesn't it? Do one. Let's do that way. Two. Yeah, I like that one. Right, let's pop that back and then I don't lose it. Stamps like this, just great for building up your background, you know, like filler stamps I call them. I don't know what the right name is for them, but just little stamps that you can just you know, fill little spaces. Right, I'm going to stamp some of this numbers on there and some on here. Right, I want something to go in the middle of my flowers and I don't know what I could use. What could we put in the middle of them? Because I want to put some thread. I meant to put my hot glue gun on. I've got some black thread here and I've just ruched a little bit up there. I'm going to do the same with this one. This is just off one of my bobbins. What could we put on there? Whether we could stamp something else or... trying to think what I could put on there. Oh, actually, I've got some circles in there. No, they're too big. There's one, a little one there, that one, and oh, there we've got another one there. So we'll use them. Let's just put some ink over these. I don't want them that colour. I'm just going to go with my vintage photo. Really grunge it up. Okay, so I'm going to stamp, use this roller stamp and just stamp the numbers again on this little label, like that. Yep. And then I'm going to stick my labels on top of my threads and hopefully that'll keep the thread down. Come on, glue. Right, let's just get that. Yeah, I'm just going to hold on to that for a second. Just going to cut that little bit off there. That's it. And same, oops, sticking it the wrong way around. Same with that one. Now I've got some black and white words here. I'm not sure what they say on them. Be happy, be positive, thank you, smile, a little note. No, I don't want them. Let's have a look if I can find something else. Do I want to put a word on? I don't even know if I do, to be honest. I think I just want to put a little tab at the top, and I'm going to use one of my gel prints, I think, to do that with. Which one should we have? Let's have that one. Just get rid of the blue. I don't need it that big. That'll do the two, I think. Just going to stamp something on here. Where's my stamps gone? I'll throw them on the floor. Bear with me a second, guys. Just get my script stamp again and just stamp something on here. That's better. Right, let's put them on then. So I'm just going to fold them in half and glue them on. I'm going to do one to the left and one to the right. I've enjoyed that. I really have enjoyed making them. It's ages since I've done a bit of mixed media, really. And it's something I really enjoy doing. Right, I'm going to put that there like that. Yeah, I'll try and remember to leave a link to Shanuki's channel. I keep thinking about starting a full deck challenge and having a go at that. Right, I don't know if I want to put anything else on there. I think there's enough on there, dear. I was going to put something here. What I'm going to do, guys, is I'm just going to whiz round it with the sewing machine and then I'll be back. So I've stitched around, and let's zoom in a little bit and then I can show you the stitching. I've gone round it twice, like really scruffily stitched on both of them, and I've left the back. I was going to put coffee dyed paper on, but it's lined, it's a bit grungy, so that's fine. I'm going to leave my threads hanging. I'm just going to trim it a little bit, I don't want it that long yet, to put into my journal. So that's it then, guys. That's the first one of our little messing on a Monday videos. I hope you've enjoyed it. As always, guys, thank you so much for stopping by to watch. Take care, and I'll see you all soon in my next video. Bye for now.